Happy Friday, everyone. It's Good Friday and I have the day off. It's been a busy morning thus far. I got up early, did an extra workout at the Y. So that was good to get that done and over with. And did some of my chores around the house. And now I have the rest of the day to relax and enjoy. But I wanted to share with you this card that I made for my daughter who just recently turned 20. She's coming home for the weekend for Easter from college, and I wanted to share with you the card that I made for her. Let me show you the card real quick. Here's the card. I made it out of some cardstock in my stash. It's like a shimmery cardstock. I can't remember which brand it is. It's probably Basil's. I'm not sure. I probably picked it up at Archivers or something. But this is the card, and the image that I used is the Julie Netting Cling Stamp Party Girl. Sorry about the glare. It's the Happy Birthday to You sentiment that I used, and then of course the image stamp. This is the first time I've used it. I recently picked this up at my local scrapbook store, and then the paper that I used is the very popular Die Cuts with a View Vintage Collector that we've all been picking up at Michael's and stuff. And I know that some Michael's has this on clearance. Mine yet still is regular price. So I used some paper out of there. I used this sheet specifically for the frame that I cut out, and that's here, which I thought was really cute, and it was perfect size for the Prima Doll stamp. And the image, I don't have Copics or anything. I have chalks, and then I have watercolored pencils and colored pencils that I use. So I used my watercolor pencils to color her in, and I think she turned out kind of cute. And I layered her, so I colored her the first time, and then I stamped it out, and then made a 3D of her dress, if you could see that, with some foam tape. And then underneath there, just to have a little bit of fun, I put some blue netting up and underneath here, just to add a little more another layer of dimension to the stamp. And again, the paper, all in here is from the paper stack. And then one of the stickers that I used is from the same coordinating sticker pack right there. And then on the inside I used one of the hearts from this little sticker pack. And I also used some stickers out of this one as well, the adhesive labels, which these are a lot of fun. And I like that you get multiples in here. So for the sentiment, because it's such a rather large sentiment in relation to the doll, I was kind of playing around with what I wanted to do. So I made it on a paper banner. So I just cut a strip of paper, folded it over, made some fishtails after I'd stamped it out, and made it to scale. Had to play around with it a little bit to get it. As you can see, it's folded up in there, and inked all the edges with some ink. So that took me a little bit to figure out where to put the stamp, because I knew I really wanted to use this frame. I just thought it was a fun frame. So I added a little heart doily, a bunch of different flowers. I think this is from the pastel collection, and these are some little baby Prima flowers that I've gotten. A bunch of Want to Scrap bling, and then some of the Michael's bling. I used this, and of course the Want to Scrap bling. I love their bling. And then one of my favorite flowers of all time are these from the Dollar Spot, and I love this color that they have out right now. So I need to go get some more of those, because these are great for a lot of the paper collections I have. And this little swirl is from a Recollections pack that I got on clearance recently, so I used that. And again, just a bunch of different flowers from my stash. And thank you to Marilyn G here on YouTube. She sent me these jars. Marilyn, this is what I wanted to do with the jars. These are a lot of the flowers from the Dollar Spot and Recollection flowers. I took them off of the packaging, like they come in on like these kind of packagings, and put them in the jars, and it takes up a lot less space. So thank you so much again for sending these to me. As you can see, I've started filling them up. I haven't gone through all my flowers, but I've gone through most of my stash, and it just makes it a lot easier when I just get a jar and, you know, pour a bunch out and use what I need. So that's the front of the card. I think it turned out rather cute. And then on the inside, I haven't signed it yet. There's some more of the paper from the collection, as well as here. I used the Spellbinders. I don't remember what it's called. It's label something. And then I just there's where I used the sticker. And I don't know if you can see it, but I put stickles. I love, this is some of my favorite stickles. It has the blue tint to it, like the blue iridescent glitter to it. It works great with this paper and this color. So I just put the sticker here, added a little fishtail banner, and then one of the heart stickers. And then I just signed the back. So that is my card. And because it's 5 by 8, I had to make an envelope. So using my envelope punch board that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, I picked, you can look, I didn't do the 5 by 8 size specifically because I knew that there was a lot of bulk to my card since it wasn't going through the mail. I didn't have to worry about that, so I was able to really add a lot of dimension to it. So I went with the 5.5 by 8.5 size card, which gave me a little more room to work with. And then for my envelope, what I did is after I had cut it and punched it and everything, I just kind of eyeballed another score line on my trimmer, and I just put it in my old trimmer that I have, and just added an extra score line to give me a thicker envelope so that the card will fit down inside. So because it's not going through the mail, I just used a thinner piece from my stash, and the card just fits inside. So it's a little bit wider, but it works for what I needed to do. So that is my card for my daughter's birthday. So happy birthday to you, Carly. And I know she's going to love it. A lot of cards and stuff that I make, she hangs up in her room or in her dorm room. So I thought it was a lot of fun and just a cute card. I love this paper collection. I'm going to have to pick out and go get another stack of paper because it's just a lot of fun to work with. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Friday, and I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. For those that celebrate Easter, have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.